Who doesn't love video games? I especially love it when I find a hidden gem game that was a great value, and that is what my Worth a Fiver series of reviews is all about. And you can check out a recent video that I did for the top 5 games that I played through my first 50 reviews. With the 5 best, I feel it's logical to go over the 5 worst that I encountered, as these were most certainly not hidden gems, and would generally be ones that should be avoided. With my top 5 list, there were 2 caveats. A game that was free to play, or part of your Nintendo Switch Online subscription wouldn't be allowed on the list. As well, the game had to have been under $5 more than once in the Canadian Switch eShop to be able to make the list. Fortunately, with one exception, all the games on this list are on sale all the time, with the one exception having its price permanently below $5, while only being on sale the one time. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so before I start, I would like to ask that you please kindly like the video and subscribe if you're new here, and click the bell so you can be notified of future Worth a Fiver videos. And with that, let's get to it. Let's take a look at number 5, which is all the way back from Worth a Fiver number 12, One Strike. I don't think the concept for One Strike is bad. I felt like it was kind of unique. What I didn't like about the game is how it was executed. Aside from moving, right and left, you can only block or attack. The inability to jump seemed like a strange choice, and the game modes were pretty boring. There was also one character that was overpowered versus the others, and after I easily went through all the game modes, I had absolutely no desire to go back. One Strike is always on sale, but do not let it fool you, as this is one you should strike off your wish list. Now to number 4, from Worth a Fiver 35, Dot Cat Milk. What can I expect from a game that cost me 1 cent? Effectively, I fell for the deceptive practices whereby the game was heavily discounted, so it would be high on the best-selling games list on the Switch eShop, along with it having a period in front of the game name to put it near the top of an alphabetical search list. Aside from that, Dot Cat Milk is pretty much the most generic 2D platformer I have ever played. Beating the 50 levels will probably take most people under an hour to finish, and that is it. It's fine for a penny, but the $12.99 Canadian asking price is outrageous. Starting off, the bottom 3 is 0x0 Minimalist from Worth a Fiver number 38. The minimalist aesthetic is in full effect with 0x0 Minimalist, as the game description barely contains any information about the game, and once you start playing, there isn't any direction there either. Eventually you find out what to do, and it's just uninspired. I would probably be fine with the minimalist approach if it wasn't also buggy. Don't get me wrong, some of the glitches worked out in my favor to clear some of the levels, but undoing up to 3 moves would have just made the experience not so maddening. The everyday price for 0x0 Minimalist is $4.99 Canadian, and has not been discounted back down to 1 cent since I picked it up. But you do not need to wait for it to go on sale, as you should just avoid 0x0 Minimalist. The runner-up at number 2 is from Worth a Fiver 33, OMG Police! Car Chase TV Simulator. I don't know what kind of car chase is being simulated in this game, as there's no way to actually outrun the police. Random spawning and really poor physics are only 2 of the myriad of issues that I had with this game. You earn money by surviving, at a rate of $1 per second. But it hardly seems worth it because you will not be alive long enough with a constant barrage of endlessly spawning police cars. I can't even see a young child enjoying this game. Even though this game seems to be reduced on a monthly basis, don't reduce yourself by picking up OMG Police Car Chase TV Simulator. And finally, at the very bottom of the list of my first 50 Worth a Fiver videos is from Worth a Fiver number 25, Clock Simulator. The bottom 2 were pretty close, but ultimately it's going to be Clock Simulator that takes home the dishonor of worst Worth a Fiver game. Clock Simulator is a collection of 11 minigames that all utilize the same gimmick, where you need to time your button presses at 1-second intervals. Most of which it is just a single button press, but a couple of the games use multiple buttons. Wow. The game is just so bland and uninspired that a single playthrough of each game is all I needed, and after making my video, it was never opened again. Another game that consistently goes on sale that is absolutely not worth a fiver. Like I said in the video for my top 5 Worth a Fiver games, there is a near endless supply of games that go under $5 on the Nintendo Switch eShop, so let me know if there's a game that I should prioritize in the comments below. It can be good or bad, so long as it's under $5. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video, and I hope you look forward to the next 50 Worth a Fiver videos. Take care, and I'll see you next time.